Okay. We are back on our ridiculousness. Uh, yeah, we're back. Gonna be even more ridiculous today than we ever have been before. Not actually, but I'd like to think so. Um, we have a lot to do. Uh, right. I remember what I was doing now. Oh God. Well, back to our hunt for the tail, I guess. Going to cry as we fail to get Calamede's tail one more time. Please, Calamede, just let it happen. Look, I'll rest the bonfire after, I swear. Your tail will grow back. Just let me cut it off, it's fine. If I'd known it was so hard to do it this way, I would have done it with a bow. I'm not sure that would have been easier, but I would have tried. I would have at least given it a solid attempt before doing this. My phone is having issues. Oh well. Much I can do about that. Anyway, now we're gonna go down here and try. Where are our souls? All the way over there, because of course they are. Of course they are. Why are they over there? Why? I have made a mistake. Yeah, I should have just tried to roll out of it. Trying to block that was definitely 100% a mistake. Oh wait, that's actually, I didn't get back there in time. But that is one of the better opportunities. Oh, no thank you. Okay. Ow. Okay, we are not warmed up on this fight. Clearly. Okay, that almost killed us. We're fine. I hate that you can't run while locked on to the side, like when you're strafing. Like holding a circle doesn't make you dash to the side. It should. I wanted it to. Like that was the interaction I wanted there, was that I run to the side. And the game was like, nah, you can mosey that way though. You can slowly move that direction. Does Iron Flesh increase my... Oh, that's not gonna help me get the tail. I'm already borderline too slow to get that gosh darn tail right now. Like, I am actually considering making myself lighter. Like dropping below 25% just to have the extra mobility towards the tail. Like, I'm considering it. because being able to live more hits doesn't help me if I can't get to the tail to stab it in the first place. And there's no summons for this fight, so there's no NPC solution to this problem. Tears are what I have, truly. Okay, we're gonna go down here, and all is well. All is great, even. I was supposed to be doing stuff this morning, but I don't feel good. Like, by the way, yeah, if I seem low energy, that'd be why. Oh, it was right there. I should have stabbed it. I did not realize that it fell to that spot right there. I will kill it next time for that. I guess I just hadn't made it down fast enough to notice before. Ow. No, thank you. Good to know that hits under it. Like, that makes a kind of sense. But, I was still unaware. How do I bait the... Ow. Okay, that is... Ow. Okay, I just can't be logged onto this asshole. Like... It sucks that I'm going to have to manually control the camera, but that's just my life. Because I keep getting hit for the fact that I'm not currently actively controlling the camera myself. You know? I had forgotten that one was even an attack he did. Calamite, did you learn a new trick? I don't remember that one. I assume that he, in fact... Please? Darn it. If you're at the right distance there, relative to its tail, it does the down attack. But I don't know if it's on that one or if it's on a different flying attack. One of them, if you're, like, perfectly right behind it, it'll do a... Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, I did not deserve to live that. Darn it. We were too far to the side, so it did the swipe. If you're, like, perfectly behind it, it does the downward one, and that leaves its tail wide open. I don't know why I have my shield up, to be honest with you. Oh, no thank you. No thank you. Gonna have to gracefully decline your offer of murdering me. Thank you. We're fine. Please do the other one. Yes, that one. Ow, life sucks, man. I was at just the wrong distance for that. I'd like to formally disagree. Okay, we're gonna make ourselves lighter. Like, we're fully dodging anyway. So on the next attempt, we're making ourselves... That worked out, but that is not what I was trying to do. I was trying to dodge roll through the fire. I just didn't let up off a circle long enough. So I got the jump instead. Ow, that is not what I thought it was. Well, I learned how to not dodge that attack if I managed to bait it out. So there's that. Like, it didn't go great for me, that interaction, but I did figure something out. Okay, so we're switching this out for the Grass Crest shield because we're simply not blocking. It's not happening. And then we need to be under 25%. So we're going to swap to some kind of light armor. Maybe just Xanthos? Xanthos is a pretty decent set overall. It's unupgraded, but is it lighter than... Only a little bit. Doesn't matter. The Guardian Helm is the bigger problem here. I forgot how ridiculous this looks. Hold on a second. We're picking something else. I'm willing to commit many fashion atrocities. That one's not one of them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm willing to do many things wrong. That one's not on the list. Anyway, can I still make myself light roll with this? Not yet. %, of 66. Math is hard. Is there anything? Okay, there's some things lighter than this. There yet. I don't really want to change out my weaponry. So we're below 2/3 for sure. Is there anything lighter? Is this the lightest armor I have? It is. Okay. Is that still not below 25%? What is 25% of 66? I guess it is closer to 15, huh? Okay, so we can't afford to not have Havels on. So we'll do that. We'll just lose the physical defense. And then we will go back to that, because that's at least a significant amount better. Okay. Now, something I wanted to check is... okay, I can't wear that to check. Maybe, could I check with the helm? Probably. No, I can't check with the helm. I wanted to know if having heavier armor is what makes you slower. Like if it's a type of armor kind of thing, or if it's just pure, it's just looking at weight. But it looks like I can't swap any of these out with something considered heavy armor without switching to the mid-roll anyway. Like, I can't light roll with any armor right now anyway. But regardless, we are now faster. So we will... Also, we have a significantly better roll, which is part of what I was going for there. Like, if I'm going to be Speedy McDodge face anyway, we're gonna actually lean into that, you know? Like if that is what we're going for, there is no reason not to lean into that. Hello, doggo. I did not successfully dodge the doggo. It took too long to hit circle. That time I hit circle too early. I believed in my iframes a little too much. I iframed a little too close to the sun. There we go. That's the timing. Found it. I haven't tried to dodge into that kind of attack before. Because normally, like, the dodge roll that I have, I don't think has enough iframes. Normally. This is at least I have the funny, okay. There's my souls, and more importantly, probably my humanity. One of these days I'll remember to actually speedily go down the ladder, so I have a chance of stabbing that, but it's gonna disappear before I can get to it, so we're just gonna focus on getting this. Also, I just lowered my defense by like 80, so like I really need to avoid getting hit now. Like, getting hit suddenly a whole lot worse. Darn it, I wasn't quite in the right position. But my chances of being able to get in the right position are way higher now. Which is what I was going for, was being able to more easily bait out the attacks that I wanted. Because I can more easily get into the right positions in the first place. Wish I could smack it, but I really can't. Ow. Okay, getting hit by both of those will absolutely kill. How did that not kill me? Honestly, I deserved death there. Like I saw myself get hit by that. I thought that was it. I thought I was about to just die. Anyway, if you could do the flying thing again, that'd be great. No? Okay, well, you want to breathe at me instead. I mean, fair enough. I understand why you'd want to do that. That is not what I meant to do. I was dashing, so I got to jump instead of a dodge roll. Because I'm not being as careful about that because I played Elden Ring yesterday. So I got that bad muscle memory again. And like I'm being conscious about the triangle is not the jump button thing. But it means I forget that I can't dodge roll while running. It's something you can't do because that button does something else. In that context, you have to stop running entirely, and then you can dodge roll. It also makes running way riskier, because there is a delay there before you can dodge roll. I'm trying to see if I can get an attack fast enough to hit it as it came up to me. I'm sure there's a timing where I can. I just need to start attacking sooner. Also, wait, let me see if I can do it. I didn't eat it, I only... Okay, I'm not getting the timing right. But apparently on a lot of enemies, if you do that dodge right, they just get yeeted. And I appreciate that. Anyways, we're going to try and kill the crystal thing real quick before we grab our souls. So we're going to do that. Okay, we located our souls without delaying the going down of the cliff. Got it. No, thank you. I'll be taking this though. Okay. Ow. I dodge rolled a little too early. If this had an overhead swing for its dash attack, that would have been it. Alright, I wasn't close enough to make him attack me with his tail. I should have dodge rolled. Instead have run. Darn it. I was close enough, but I wasn't behind him enough. Okay. We got one hit on the tail. This strategy is working. Being lighter is what I needed. It makes me just fast enough I can actually bait out that attack. And that attack is by far the easiest way. Fear me in my handstands. Or cartwheels, whatever. I go on my hands. The cartwheel is just a fast handstand. Just gonna, you know, they're just gonna walk far enough away. Don't mind me. No, thank you. No, 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 thank you. Where are you looking, buddy? I feel like I just got dissed. Like, he really showed me his tail. My dude really went, I don't even need to face you. Like, that's rude. Oh, I didn't realize what attack that was fast enough. Oh, ow. Oh, thank you. Hey, if you could do the flying thing again. Yeah? Yeah, no? Okay, well, he took one hit from that and decided he didn't want to do that move anymore. You know, he's like, maybe I don't. Oh, there we go. Darn it, I couldn't get in the right position to bait the attack. No, thank you. Please stop following me. Please stop following me. The hard part is, like, in order for that bait, I kind of need to be locked on to be able to turn my camera fast enough. But for the other bait, I need to not be locked on because I can't get to where I need to be if I'm locked on. For the other thing I'm trying to bait, I should not have. Estusing right there was a mistake. Estusing right there was not. Oh, that is bad. We're fine though. Darn it. Why? I was right behind you, directly under your tail. Didn't I look delicious? You could have made pancakes. Look, this hat is strawberry flavored. That's why it's red. Come on, try and make pancakes out of me. Darn it, we got the swipe. Come on. Come on. There it is. Almost got a second swing off, but did not. But we did get a full, like, that was definitely a solid swing. Okay, he was not willing to do it again. I'm gonna get your tail, Calamite. You can't stop me. I mean, you could by just not doing that move, but please don't. Calamite does in fact hold all the power here. All Calamite would have to do to stop me is simply not fly at me. Which is probably the most painful thing he can do right now anyways, since his wings got shot enough that he's not flying fully. So, like, we're in fact not going to taunt Calamite about how he can do nothing to stop me, actually. That seems like a poor decision. Okay, good. Breath attack, that's what I wanted. Breath attacks give the best opportunity for Estus, because you can flee all the way out of their range and then Estus safely. Like, that's almost enough for me to actually just use heal. If I had more dexterity, it would be enough for me to use heal. Unfortunately, I am invested in too many stats, so dexterity is not high enough to speed up my spell casting that much. Darn it. No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. Please no. Ow. Please breath attack. Thank you. Right, I don't have a talisman equipped. That's not good. Okay, I just have to make less mistakes. Ow! I would like to question how that hit me. Oh, he did the tail swipe and I got hit by it. That's not good. That is not the direction I meant to dodge roll. Okay, now we ask the ultimate question. Could I get to my talisman in my menu? Ow. I hate that that's how that works. Those should be different buttons. Ow. That's unfortunate. I had 2 hits on that tail. I believe it's gonna take me 4 or 5. That's how many hits I need to get. We're going to equip our talisman this time. So let me do that. Our faith level, Thorlin talisman is better. So now we can heal. It's something. But yeah, that was a little unfortunate. Because what I should have done there was already have my talisman equipped. Because there are attacks that he does that are slow enough for me to heal instead of Estus. Mainly the breath attacks. It's the breath attacks. That's the ones that are slow enough for me to use a heal. Not believe I got hit twice. Part of it is that I was using the one-handed swing, which is slower. Like, noticeably. Sometimes I question how things work in this game. And then I remember I just need to get good. That's all I need to worry about. Yep. That's it. Okay, we're gonna do that and then back over this way. Where are our souls? Here they are. Okay. I'm just glad I got rid of the other thing. Hey Calamine, pay no attention to me. I'm just gonna grab one of these items. Ooh. Not the third one though. That's a little risky. Okay, come on. Fly at me. That's not flying at me. Show me your powers of flight. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Well. And that time he just decided not to swing at all. I'm pretty sure he can just decide not to swing even if you're close enough to. Because there's been times when he's decided not to swing that I've definitely been like close enough that he's gone for it before. So it's probably you have to be within that distance for there to even be a chance that he swings, but he can choose not to swing. Okay, Calamine, come on. Dive bomb me. Or breath attack yet again. I mean, it worked so well for you the last time. I think that one was just for my insolence, you know, like he just didn't like the sarcasm. Come on, fly at me. You know you want to. You want to fly at me. You want to fly at me. Darn it. You want to fly at me. Flying at me would be so fun. Flying at me would be like the best. Thank you. It would be so fun to fly at me. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I can't. Too close to the wall, Calamite. Hey there, buddy. You just gonna walk on top of me? Okay, and then you jump back for some reason. Okay, like he just walked at me and then jumped back. Like, sure, buddy. Sure. If you want to, I mean, you can style on me a little bit. I don't mind. Show me your tail and you can style on me as much as you want, buddy. Show me that tail. Come on. Do one of the 2 attacks that I can get to your tail during. Please. That was one of them. I just didn't realize it was what he was doing in time. I need to get better at identifying that one. What? Ow. I am stuck. And now he's doing this. I am dead. Because I could not unlock on. And yeah. Okay, buddy. He just emoted on me. That's what that was. Like, sure, it's also an attack, but that was a boss emoting on me if I've ever seen it. I think it's really funny that I was just playing, like, really perfectly for, like, such a long time and just not getting, not successfully baiting out the attack I wanted. But, like, I wasn't getting hit, and then I just died. I need to be more careful about where walls are. Because I was losing baiting opportunities to walls, and that death was absolutely because of the wall. If I had been further away from the wall in the first place, I wouldn't have gotten knocked into it there. And so he wouldn't have been so close. Dog attacks make no sense. I will say dogs and rats, like this moveset right here, is the most BS one in the game, in my opinion. It is the most, how did that hit me? How is that already a hitbox moveset in the game? And everything else, I'm like, oh, I just didn't get good enough. On those, I'm like, I wield a two-handed weapon. How was I supposed to hit him in between those attacks? The answer, of course, is you're not. You're supposed to use a better weapon. It's a long walk to my souls today. Okay. Hey, Calamite, please don't. Now you can fly at me though. No? No, I didn't recognize which attack that was in time again. I really need to get better at that. I also just need to get better at fighting him without being locked on, because I didn't realize what attack it was in time again. Because I have to run, if I see him doing that one, I have to run under him and not get hit by the breath. So I have to react pretty much instantly. Okay, that's one hit. We did it. Just like 4 more. And honestly, that one was a little sketchy. I'm not entirely sure that that counted, because it was pretty far down on the base of the tail. And there are places that are on the tail visually that do not count for the purposes of smacking the tail. As stupid as that is. But that is what the wiki says happens. Getting Kalameet's tail without friends is, it's a journey for sure. I should have done it with a bow. I have no idea if that would have been easier, to be honest. Ow. I did not successfully dodge that. No, thank you. No, thank you, Kalameet. Ow. The hitbox on that one confuses me a bit. Ow. Dodge rolled too late. I'm gonna get hit for that. I think I'm gonna die for that. Oh, no. I got a hit on its tail. Not the most potent hit, but a hit. Because it was only a one-handed hit. And we live and we're full health again. Ow. That sucks. I definitely thought that dodge roll would get me out of range. I underestimated the length of Kalameet's tail, so I lost an opportunity to hit it for that. Okay, come on, Kalameet. Don't I? Ow, ow, how? Why is that such a persistent hitbox? I am amazed I didn't die for that mistake. That is not the direction I meant to dodge roll. Like that was a hard misinput of not pressing to the right fast enough when I hit the dodge button. Thank you. I am very scared. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, okay, come on. No, thank you. Show me an attack I can hit you on. I just want to slice off your tail. Is that so wrong? Kalameet, please. I'll take that. Come on. Darn it. Got the tail swipe, not the tail slam. Come on, and slam. Swipe again. Oh, thank you. That's the swipe. Oh, thank you. Swipe. Dodge through for style points. There's no real reason for me to do a dodge through there, but style points. There it is. Got it. I have his tail. Bitch, I've got you now. Ow. forgot he had that move. It's been a while since I was under him. How did that one miss? Oop, did not successfully dodge through. But I don't really care. I got the tail. Like, this is easy now. Like, I might not win this attempt because I don't have all that much Estus left. But fundamentally, this is easy now. Like, he's got plenty of openings that I can hit him in. Uh-oh. Thank goodness for the better dodge roll. It's the only thing that gave me the distance to not get hit there. Yeah, he's got plenty of openings for me to hit him in now. I didn't realize what attack he was doing. Idiot. Let me heal. Dum-dum. Anyway, yeah, notice how he has lost like more than half his health in like 3 Estus. Yeah, getting knocked down by that kind of sucks, but you know. Thank you. Get smacked though. Nope. Realized what attack he was doing and decided to not get hit by it. You know, as one does. Thank you. I'll be over here if you decide you want to come back. Uh-oh. Fun fact, that dodge roll is actually faster than walking, which is why I do that. Normal dodge roll absolutely is not. Do not do that on a normal. Oh god, that's not good. I am amazed I didn't get hit there. This is not great. Like, could definitely be in a better situation. Well, our health did go up slightly. So there's that. Please do an attack I can hit you off of. He's just walking at me menacingly. He's getting me with the JoJo walk. How do I fight this? And when he finished JoJo walking up to me, he just went back. I am not out of range of that here. I really thought I was. That breath is noticeably longer range than the others. Okay. I was unaware. Darn it. I did the risky dodge. Hoping that I would time it right and then get to finish him off. Okay, but we got his tail, which means that this next attempt is easy. We're just gonna go win now. Our powers are unsealed. We can just stab him. Being able to just stab him in the face makes this so much easier. So much easier. Like, we can now just go win. Like, this is easy now. Like, easy game, easy life, and then we will actually be done with the DLC. Like that will actually be it, finally. Stabbity, stabbity. I will say, I do overall like this, this build. I'm not going to keep it because I get punished a little too hard when I get hit, but I do like the roll. It is really nice. Honestly, I like the cartwheel. Got extra iframes. You get to style on the enemy. Like, it's great. Why wouldn't you want this? Okay, let's go over here. We're gonna grab our souls because we're not losing our 29 humanity after we've cut off his tail. You know, like we're not doing that. Anyway, yeah, you've got your tail back, buddy. Good for you. It gets smacked. Oop, that was not the right way to dodge. When we see that one and we're hurt, we have to take the advantage to heal ourselves. Anyway, get smacked. Uh-oh. That's not what I meant to do. Jumping was 100% not what I meant to do there. Alright, drink some Estus. I did not dodge fast enough. I was going on the offensive there. I was going in. Ow. Probably shouldn't have tried to heal just raw like that. That was probably a mistake. There we go. Bait out an attack first. So honestly, I did not bait out enough of an attack. I almost got hit for that, but... It'd be both funny and really depressing if I managed to get his tail on accident during this. How did that hit me? There's some real that shouldn't have hit me on that one. Like, I was really far into his hitbox. I dodged the one way I shouldn't dodge that attack again. Did that a little too late, but it's okay because Kalameet missed a standing target who was not moving. So good on you, Kalameet. You're great, man. Boop. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. Thanks for volunteering to lose 900 health. I appreciate it. Oh, you volunteered to lose more right after? Except I missed. So you remember when a second ago when I made fun of Kalameet for missing a target that was standing still? Karma came for my ass real fast. Like, Karma came for me real fast on that one. Got him. See, it was easy as soon as I didn't have to spend an eternity waiting to hit his tail. Easy game, easy life. I'm not upset with Kalameet at all. What do you mean? Did I grab the third item at some point? I guess I did. I don't remember doing it, but evidently. Evidence would indicate that I in fact did. Open up the checklist, and then I got the where is it? Thunder. It's obsidian something. I assumed it was a greatsword. Like, huh? Oh, no, it is. I'm just blind. Anyway, obsidian greatsword obtained. It can be upgraded, so it only gets moved to purple. And then I got something called the Calamity Ring. No idea what that does, but it do be a ring, and I do have it in my inventory now. So a winner is me. Okay, I am going to actually look at what that ring does, because I have not killed this jerk enough to actually remember what it does. Just receive double damage. Okay. I'm not gonna equip that, but that sure is a ring. You know, we get some great arrows. If only Hawkeye were here. That's supposed to be your clue that you should talk to Hawkeye Go. If you want help with this. But we did it. I'm feeling good. Don't know what section of the game we're doing next, but we're gonna go do something. Up we go. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good after that one. Feeling great even. Like, life is good. Why do I have a Discord notification? Is a meme one of my friends sent me. I will look at it later. It is not immediately important. I can look at it a little bit later. Anyway, now we go talk to Go to get some more stuff from him. It's gonna be great. I am excited. More relieved. I'm relieved that I got that done. I will say though, you remember that time I hit his tail twice? If I'd hit it one more time, I'm pretty sure that was it. So that's a little sad, but it's fine. They said 4 to 5 hits with a two-handed weapon, and like, what two-handed weapon were they wielding? Because, like, this is not an optimized build I'm running here. It is very much not. Look at that stat. Look at those stats. That's a mess. So like, how can I get something in 2 to 3 hits that they're saying takes 4 to 5? What are their stats? Like, I am not running anything optimally here at all. Like, there is nothing optimal about what I'm doing. Anyway, that's enough faith for us to join the Sunbro Covenant. So that's good. That, I believe, is our last stat requirement, right? And then I just want to get enough intelligence to wield Artorias' greatsword. And that's it. After that, it's just, we're just evening things out. Because I don't need any particular stat anymore. And if I'm using Artorias' greatsword as my greatsword of choice, it's an even stat weapon anyway. You know, like, okay, so let's go talk to Go. Do 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 do. You did it, buddy.
Why, first wondrously play, huh? Dragons, we knights fought valiantly.
Did you? I mean, I did die a lot of times too. It's understandable, really.
Hatred, Babylon, at that twilight, told.
Okay.
I shan't need it. I know not of a human. I need.
Thanks.
Ashes, but the dark of the abyss were swallowed. It seems that but they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad.
If you say so.
Now, do not I would have much to talk about with that. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still...
Well, he's alive in a couple hundred words. Or a couple hundred words. couple hundred years, so there's that, buddy. Anyway,
farewell, me ever.
how much strength do you even need to use Ghost Great Bow? It's gotta be ridiculous, right? Like, it's gotta be a frankly bonkers amount of strength. No? I can just use that. Really? I am surprised by this revelation. I can even do more with it than I can with the Black Bow of Ferris, because it scales off of mainly strength instead of dexterity. If it didn't scale off of, actually, you know what? Since I can do more with it, I'm just gonna casually buy some arrows.
But it is all
But these arrows are expensive, huh? I'll keep using the Black Bow of Ferris, you know, like, it's fine. It's not that big of an increase. Don't get me wrong, it's an increase, but at 650 souls a pop to fire a single arrow out of it, that's rough, man. That's rough. If I stock it with arrows, I'll stock it with something cheaper than that, because that's rough. Archers have it rough in this game if that's like your actual build. But I also feel like you're not intended to have it ever be your actual build in this game. You know? Anyways, now that I've done that, where do I want to go next? I'm honestly unsure. I think I want to go... Okay, so we're going to go to the Daughter of Chaos real quick. Not to go here, but because we're going somewhere related to here. As it usually is, honestly. So we're gonna go this way. And go up here. It's a long walk. We're just keeping the light roll for now. I will actually just take the defense penalty. Like, I might just actually upgrade some of the stuff that I'm wearing to make the defense penalty less. But I'll just take the defense penalty, like, it's fine. One thing I really like about Dark Souls, especially in comparison to Elden Ring, it's something I didn't like in Elden Ring, is Dark Souls is willing to just let some things be worse than others. And I like that. I think because, like, the reason Elden Ring doesn't is because it's solving a different problem, right? What I mean is, like, on the one hand, if you're letting, oh, hello, bad mosquito. I don't have, oh, I have to choose which ring to have on now. This sucks. I've got these annoyances keeping me from messing about in the menu. Okay. I mean, that's the one I have to give up. Like, I don't want to, but if I'm giving up one, it's that one, you know? Like, in which case, being light does not matter as much. So we will go ahead and equip that. Curse you. Get out of here. That lowers my poison. This is not the direction I would have expected that to go. Okay, so now we need to find what's his name? I don't know where he is. Ow. But yeah, now we're looking for Sieg. He's somewhere here. I do not remember where. I might have to look it up. I think it's somewhere along the upper wall. I just do not remember where along this wall. I'm not certain it is along this wall. I just think that's where it is. This is. Okay, keep an eye out for Sieg to just be chilling somewhere. He's chilling somewhere and he needs somewhere where he's safe from the poison and he needs more poison resistance. I just remembered, as much as I like this build, I'm definitely not going to keep doing it. Because I want drop chance. Bummer. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. But I do be wanting wanting that drop chance, so there he is. I was like, I'm glad I was correct. Eat that, jerk. Get them large titanite shards. Ow. Free stuff is free stuff after all. Okay, hello. Is asleep.
Excuse me, you see, I've made it this far. By my but can you...
Yeah, sure, buddy.
And
Here you go.
this Knight of Katarine, please. Well,
Oh, thanks.
perhaps this...
Sure, maybe.
The point I put...
Yeah, we're gonna leave. I don't feel like doing the tree right now, so so we will once again just leave. Okay. Now that we've done that, the next step in this quest line is absolutely Duke. So we're gonna go do enough of Duke to continue this quest line. Okay. Replace the rusted iron ring with covetous gold serpent ring. I really want to increase my endurance enough that I can use the dark wood grain ring without having Havels on, which probably wouldn't be that much. Ow. Oh, thank you. Go to the graveyard, jerk. I really should do the Tomb of the Giants and unlock better kindling at some point. Like, I'm not going to, but like I recognize that I should, you know what I mean? Like, I recognize that that would be a good idea. I'm quite noticeably not doing that right now, but I do recognize that it would be a good idea, you know? Okay, but yeah, my next couple levels go right into intelligence, no question. I actually need that. Because Artorias' greatsword is almost certainly better for me than the Black Knight greatsword is. So I should take it. Because the Black Knight greatsword has, what is its scaling? It's got C and E scaling instead of 4 C's. It's good. The Artorias' greatsword's gonna scale better. If I don't just want to Unga Bunga. If I just kept putting points into strength and I just wanted to Unga Bunga, then I would switch off of the Black Knight greatsword to something else still. Like, you know, I'd switch to like large club or something. I'd switch to a club type weapon probably. Jesus. Not having poise sucks. I do not have a lot of poise right now, but okay. Oh, no thank you. Get out of here. Go to the graveyard. It just came at me. Oh, I should mark the pierce is obtained. Because it is. Spreadsheet. Really need to remember to keep my spreadsheet updated because I'm not looking forward to what I'm gonna have to do later if I don't do a good enough job at that. Because I'm gonna have to like the more I keep it updated, the less work I'm making for myself later. You know what I mean? Please. That did more damage than I expected. Like, dang. That almost wiped me. Just that one hit. Almost got me out of here. Almost removed me from life. Yeah, got hit with the hiccups. No, not the hiccups. Anything but that. Correct. Anyway, me taunting enemies that I can kill with ease aside. Yeah, the enemies here are only really threatening to me because they hurt, you know? Not because they live any of my hits. They just have a lot of... They have a lot of not die. Are there bookcases I need to hit here? Oh, hello. For a second I thought it lived and I was like, how? But I'll hit you again. But it did not. I was in fact mistaken. What if you could hit this and make it spin? I think that'd be really funny. And I'd also be very sad because that would mean that I went like so much of the game without ever realizing that you could. But it'd be funny if you could. Although I guess I mostly think it'd be funny because I never thought of that as something it could do. Okay. This chest is safe. Show me what's inside. Some twinkling titanite. Yeah, we appreciate that. That's once again, that is 8,000 souls we cannot drop. We appreciate that. Okay, so I can in fact pull that lever, which means that will take me somewhere once I... For a second, I didn't see the number because it was against the pure white. So like for a second, I was like, did that just miss? Like it went right through him. But no, it's all good. I'm getting a lot of crystal straight swords. But I guess I do have item discovery pretty much as high as it goes right now. So, you know, that makes sense. That is a mimic. Easy. You know, I think after the first hit, I'm better off just swinging normally. Anyways, there's Crystal Knight Shield. So let's, here? Is that just rolled into Night Shield for some reason? Yeah, that's just a type of Night Shield. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. And I do not have on my spreadsheet all the different kinds of those. I am undecided yet if I care about that. I think I probably will, because why wouldn't I add more insanity to the, you know what I mean? Like, it's me. Of course I'm going to pick the most insane option. You know, like, was there ever any doubt that I would eventually settle on the most insane option? And if there was, why? Correct. I mean, up here's where we died of Seath, right? Yeah. Yeah, it sure looks like it. Ooh, wait, first though. No, I mean, priorities. Yeah, okay. Up here's where we get murdered by Seath. I only have one rare ring of sacrifice. Where do I get more? I'm just making sure there is Dark Souls rare ring of sacrifice. Do 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 do. Okay, yeah, there's a couple more, and you can trade Twin Humanities to Snuggly to get more of them. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy, it is Seath. I'm sure I can beat him. He missed. I wasn't prepared for that. Anyway, can you even hurt him? Like, if I equip a bow, can I even inflict damage at this point? No, right? Like, he's got an invulnerable curse. You have to actually deal with that before you can hurt him, right? Oh. He did in fact kill me while I was searching through my stuff. Anyway, we preserved our souls in humanity, which is all that mattered. We did not get cursed. Yeah, rare ring of sacrifice shattered, whatever. Bonfire lit. It's lit, dude. Where is it? Gold super. There we go. Okay, right, I need to two-hand my sword to finish them off in one hit. Ow. It's locked. Bummer. Where's the one I have to kill through the bars? Isn't that how this works? You kill this guy. Okay. I somehow missed his existence. Let's not question how I managed to do that, but that is why I was like, where's the thing? Oh, does that not open that? I thought it would, but I guess not. Whatever. Anyway, let me look up Dark Souls NPC invasions. Are there any here? Nope. Okay. The only invasions left are in Tomb of the Giants, and Lost Izalith. Yeah, that's it. We are still going to reverse hollowing. Also Dark Souls PC summons. What are there any phantoms that are available here? No. Okay. This is a solo play area if online play doesn't exist. We're gonna kindle this bonfire, which is why we actually became human. I was just checking if there was any other uses to being human right now. But our primary goal is kindle the bonfire because we have all this humanity, and that's... Anyway, he does something annoying and aggroes all the enemies. But honestly, that's fine. What are they gonna do about it? Like, sure, you're pissed at me. What now? You die. It's all that happens now. Like, what was your plan? Perish? Like, is this door up here locked and I need to do something below to unlock it? I feel like I remember it being something like that. Right? Yeah, I need a key or something from below. Right? I've been reminded of... I am annoyed at that one. Like, that one annoyed me. Because I know that's how you're supposed to do that. But, like, if I was a new player to the game, I would have been like, oh, I must have done something wrong there. Clearly jumping off of that is not the answer. But I'm almost certain that it, in fact, is the answer. You just have to do it further away from the wall so you don't get bounced off of it. Okay, there's the maiden set and the white seance ring. Let's go mark that as obtained. Maiden set. The maiden set. That's upgradable, so it only gets turned purple. And the seance ring gets turned green because it's a light seance. I wonder what that does. I do not remember. Which means it's probably not super important. Or at least it's not been important to any build I've done. Which I've done a build like this before that's all over the place, so like probably not important to me right now. Grants additional attunement slots. Yeah, okay. I'd rather just level up. I don't invest enough in magic to care. If I invested harder in magic, that would be useful, but I don't. Got him. I got him with the stab. Okay. Also, we should make sure of something. That just drops down into here, right? Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure. Like, I thought I remembered that being true, but I did not check where it dropped down to. I did not actually think to confirm. Okay, well. I like how the tower cell key opens some cells but not others. It's like, why? This is not just open all cell doors. Okay. That was embarrassing for me, the amount of back and forth there was right there. Okay, down here we go. Got him. We do that, and there's the key for the others. Let's go back up, because I sure don't want to have to, like, we try to explore in as orderly of a fashion as possible so we don't actively miss things. You know? At some point I'm gonna have to go through a list of, in fact, let me just look it up right now. Dark Souls breakable walls or illusory walls. That works. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. If some things that I missed in the DLC, evidently. So you have to use cast light to do 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 do. Yeah. There's no ones here because this isn't on the list. I will say that I have, it looks like, gotten all of them so far in the areas that I have been to. So there's that. Except for One Unsen's Fortress. But for the most part, I've gotten them. Yeah. I'm happy that I've gotten most of them. I missed all the Ula style ones because you need to use cast light to reveal them. I don't know if you can just hit them without using cast light. They'll still, you know, work, but do 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 do. Not the one. Here it is. Right, I died. My sword bounced off a wall, which was rough for me. Directly led to me getting hit. Anyway, so there's an item down that way. Can't actually go that way. Yeah, because when you close it, it puts you inside of it. Boop. Get that item. Not an important one, but we appreciate it nonetheless. Okay, is that would let us drop down to there? Like, that's cool and all, but is there anything over here? That would be a no. Yeah, I do not see anything worth dropping to over here. Well, we will in fact go this way. Boop. Now we go look around. Okay. Well, the only thing left to do is to fall on down. I got stuck on the corpse right there. I need to... Ow. Need to not get... Yeah, that's what needed to not happen. That right there. Ooh, I didn't mean to come out here, actually. This is the wrong direction, but I'll go ahead and mug these guys, you know, might as well. Oh, I gotta rest. I was like, I saw that I got some kind of occasion, so I thought there was an item to pick up on their bodies, but I just apparently got close enough to that bonfire through the wall that the game was like, do you want to rest? Okay, got to avoid falling to my death, and then my souls will be right there. Okay, this time we're going to get rid of the ranged one first. That is, in fact, the better plan. Please. There we go. The way it did not let me recover my lost power at first, worried me. Oh, you lived. Wasn't expecting that. Right, I don't have poise. Ow. Well, that didn't go well. As you may have noticed, you know, the more astute people may have noticed that that didn't go so well. Certainly could have gone better. Smack. Okay, go. Now we heal up. All the way. Go down here. There we go. We did the hide behind a pillar strat instead of the kill the ranged one strat. And it worked out much better for us. Should have done that from the beginning, evidently. Mimic? Not a mimic. I really expected it to be one. Alright, there's the archive tower giant door key. We'll pull the lever for funsies. Why not piss everyone off, you know? It's so much funnier. Can I jump down there? No, I can't, right? There's no jump button in this game. Yeah. I was looking down there like, man, how do I jump down? Like, that's not a... This is an Elden Ring. Anyway, I aggroed all of these things for funsies. They look so upset. Ah, get wrecked. Give me your runes. Yeah, that's right. Give them all to me. Okay. Boop. Oh, they lived that. Right, aren't these two stronger? Because they drop things. That's also why they're not attacking. Yeah, there's Bountiful Sunlight. Here's Soothing Sunlight. Cannot open this door, but...
Hello again. Alas, I'm in prison once again. I don't the archives. The thought offends me as a student.
yeah, sure.
Hello again. Alas, as a student.
I will help you get out. I don't remember where the key for that is, but... Why are these guys going this way? Anyway, I handled them. I'm just confused about where they think they're going. If they can't find me, do they just start climbing the stairs? Is that how that works? And I guess that makes sense considering the first instance of it. So, you know, no, that makes sense. Anyway, I should go finish exploring the ground floor. Also, I'm never pulling that switch again because the audio it causes is getting really annoying. Like, honestly, it sucks. Bad decision. Shouldn't have done it. Just for the audio. Like, just the audio alone made that a bad decision. I should actually notate on the spreadsheet that I picked up those 2 miracles before I forget. Bountiful Sunlight and Soothing Sunlight. It's the 2 ones that I got. Let me mark those in the checklist. Bountiful Sunlight marked as obtained. Soothing Sunlight marked as obtained. Okay, there we go. Back over to this we go. Okay, that's everything on the ground floor apparently. I expect there to be some loot or something, but guess not. I don't think there's anything else in this room. I think we're done. Onward, I guess. I don't have a key to save Logan, so sucks to suck, buddy. Like, sounds like a you problem. I can see them staring at me with their beady eyes wanting to fight me, so I'm just gonna remove them from existence so that way they can't fight me. You know, as one does. As one does. Okay, let's go up here. Do. Okay, up we go. Where we stomp, nobody knows. Except for me. I know. I'm just not telling anyone. Oh, hi. Hello. I was wondering where those 2 were. I guess, yeah, if enemies can't find you when that bell goes off, they just go up. That's actually really funny. I don't know, implies you could just hide. They'd all just go past you. Interesting. I've never tried that. At least I don't remember trying it. Yeah. As we've covered before, it's always possible that I did something and I just don't remember. Okay. Now we're out here. And now we get to start the long climb out of here. That is not interaction I meant to have, but it's fine. There were some mistakes and button presses made there, but we lived, so it's fine. That may have been mainly level privilege, but it's fine. Oh, we're already getting shot at from above. That's rude. This guy over here is Al. Already annoying me, that's for sure. I am, one, amazed that didn't hit me, but also, two, I'm surprised that that didn't get interrupted. Those guys have enough poise to not get interrupted by me when I hit them with that? Why? Why is that an amount of poise they get to have? Ah, that's an archer. Oh, thank you. Pretty sure that... Oh, that guy didn't follow me? Okay. I thought that normal guy that aggroed on me over there would follow, but... I mean... If he just wants to let me go around murdering everyone here, like, I'll do it. I'm prepared to die. Okay, this is the initial room. I always forget which one is which on these two rooms, but this is the initial room. Oh. So the archer. Smack. Nothing else in this corner. Onward. Odysseus Kite Shield. I don't know that I've had one of those already. 1 second. I need to mark that as obtained. Odysseus Kite Shield. Yeah, I don't have one of those, so I do now. Okay. Nothing in this corner either. It looks like the only thing to do here is this. Hey there, buddy. Stab. Was stabbing in the back gratuitous? Absolutely. But it was funny. And I did want to do it. So, here we are. That way. I don't understand why you'd ever upgrade a crystal weapon, to be honest. Because their whole thing is they can't be repaired. You know? Like, is there an actual secret way to repair them that makes that make sense? Because it does not make sense to me. Also, am I going crazy? I thought I remembered the wizards in this area having the ability to teleport, but maybe I'm just going crazy and mixing it up with those areas in Elden Ring. But I thought that that was something they could do here too. Okay, I'm pretty sure what I do right here is I simply fall. Okay, good to know. This turns both of them. I'm pretty certain that this was not on this side before. Okay, now we go over here. I don't actually remember how you hurt Seath the Scaleless, so I'm gonna have to look that up. Because I do not remember how you do it. Oh boy, strong magic shield. That's another sorcery that I can check off. It's completed. Down here. Strong magic shield. And there we go. Marked as obtained. Okay, there we go. I look over here already. Me, with the memory of a goldfish. Have I been here? I have no idea. Doop. Wee. Okay. Continue looking around. I'd really appreciate if we found whatever key we needed to free Logan already. That way I don't have to remember to come back. Oh hey, we got a humanity from beating up all those enemies. That is an enemy in an annoying spot. For sure. A rude place. Rude place to be. But you know who else is rude? That's right, me. So let me equip my bow real fast. And then I'll show this guy what it means to be a jerk with a bow. Alternatively, I will miss terribly. Okay, we're just gonna... Hello. Why was that far enough away to lose my lock on? That's the real question. He really went. He's ranged, but you can only lock onto him from 0.2 feet away. From the edge, from the closest standable location to him. And if you wanted to lock onto him from further away, well, that's just too bad. Sucks to suck, nerd. Okay, so I need to turn this again because I have more looking around to do on the other side. Go back over here. Got looking around to do down here. Ow. That was a little unfortunate, but we're fine. Okay, you can just fall from here, like, why? Ow. I guess the answer to why is because the elevator isn't there, but... Okay, that was a little sketchy, but we're fine. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I really don't want your arrows. You know what? Die. That's what you get for not listening when I said no thank you to your arrows. You know, like, if you're just gonna not listen, I'm going to end you. That's right, there's annoying enemies on top of the bookcases. I had blissfully forgotten about that. It was great. I really didn't need to be reminded. Yeah. Oh, there's another enemy. Huh? I don't know how I missed that one, to be honest. That was a little impressive. But I sure did miss, unfortunately. Like, it's impressive that I missed, but missing is what happened there. Okay, how do I lock onto him at any point here? Okay, right here. I can lock onto him. Or not. There we go. He moved back a little out of my lock-on range. That jerk. How do I even get up there? I will light this bonfire. We're not gonna rest at it right now though, because I just cleared this whole area of enemies. You know, like, we're not gonna... Also, I believe that's the bonfire you can warp to anyway. So if I die, I can simply warp to it. Like, I'm pretty sure that is the one that you warp to. How do I get that tree? Do I just have to actually engage in an archery battle? Is there not a way to jump down onto him? I sure don't see a way. Okay, well, decided to get hit a few too many times. One more, and we're done here. Get wrecked. Okay, now we need to go up and then actually go down that ladder. This way. Whoops, up one more level. I did dumb. There's that whole front area there, but we're going to ignore that for the moment and instead focus on this over here. Turn, turn, turn. Turn, turn. B. Okay, now we go down here, we go down the ladder. There's lots to absorb about these rooms. That one's an actual chest. Oh boy, a blue titanite chunk. Anyway, I forget what this lever does. Does it just open this door, or does it do something else? I have entirely forgotten. Okay, it just opens this door, which I believe just goes back out here. Cool. One of these, I'm pretty sure, is a mimic. There's the giant cell key, so I can go back and free Logan, which is a large part of the reason I've not been explicitly avoiding. Okay, this one's not a mimic. Hey, the crystal ember. Cool. Not a mimic. And I'm going to go mark that armor set as obtained. My mind somehow forgot which armor set I just picked up. And honestly, that's impressive. See that armor set. Am I blind? I think I'm probably just, but oh well, I will find it later, I guess, on my list here. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I'm just blind. I'll find it later. Don't know what's up with that. Anyway, let's deal with the mimic. take offense at the fact that I swiped upward while going between its legs and somehow didn't hit it. Anyway, there's the symbol of avarice, so that I can mark as obtained. Symbol of avarice. Obtained. Now I'm just gonna. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I am just blind. Okay, cool. I found that armor set, so that's nice. I was about to just control F channelers because I knew that was in the name of it. Anyway, we'll do this, although we'll be taking a break from advancing to go help Logan. Because right now all the enemies on the way to Logan are dead, so we're gonna take advantage of that little detail. I think this way, the ladder is faster, I think. I don't know, maybe not, doesn't matter. The fastest thing is to not spend time doubting which one is faster. That's the fastest thing. I should mark the enchanted falchion as obtained as well, actually. Or is that just a kind of that? Don't know. Yeah, it's just a kind of that. Okay, well. Enchanted must just be the base word for the magic weapons I'd forgotten. And as of yet, I don't have a place for different forms of things on my spreadsheet. I think I will, in the end, count those two and obtain a fully upgraded version of all of them for part of what I'm doing here, but I'm not set on that yet. But I'd say chances are good that I decide that that's something I want to do. Like, let's be real. That sounds insane, which means I'm gonna do it, you know? Like, if we're honest, that's a criteria for whether I want to do something. Does it sound absolutely, utterly insane to do it? The chances of me doing it go up if it does. Also, why was that guy alive? Question mark? It is really interesting playing this versus playing Elden Ring Seamless Co-op, because enemies having 4 times the health makes the game so much harder. Like, I was dying so much in Elden Ring Seamless Co-op, and part of that's that I'm not wearing armor. But part of it's also just enemies having 4 times ish health. I'm not sure if it's exactly 4 times, but it's something like that. Makes the game so much harder.
Oh, that makes 12. I will visit the archives. There to be in play.
Okay, Logan, sure.
Hello, I'll head out soon.
You go ahead and make your plans. Not sure why you weren't doing that while you were waiting for me to come back. Asshole, implying he didn't think I would save him.
Hello, I'll head out.
Yeah. I think the hardest part about streaming is the realization that the longer a challenge will be when I do it, the worse it is for, like, growth. And what I mean by that is, like, the amount of people who want to click on my things because they haven't seen me yet goes down the longer I'm streaming in the same category, right? The longer I've been streaming the same thing, the less people there are who haven't already decided whether they want to watch me or not. Particularly if I'm streaming around the same time. And that makes that leaves you with an unfortunate decision to make, right? Like, do I keep streaming this cool challenge, or do I do what's better for my channel? Because the better thing for my channel is actually not to ever finish a challenge. It's to keep attracting more people to come in, stop in, and watch. You know, fundamentally, that's where growth comes from. And I think it's really unfortunate that that's the way that that works on Twitch. You know, and it's a problem that makes sense. Like, you can't really get rid of it. You know what I mean? Like, how would you even solve for that? You know what I mean? Like, that's just going to be true. Like, there's not really a way for what I just said to not be true. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I have many thoughts on that interaction and the fundamental way that it works. Many thoughts. Most of them, honestly, not that helpful. Get smacked. Anyway, we appreciate getting blue Titanite chunks, but from these guys, because that does make our eventual grind easier. Ow. Only one Estus left. Only one Estus remains. And yes, I did explicitly say that with some only 24 hours remains energy. Where's... Okay, there's Symbol of Avarice. I wanted to check. Okay, yeah, it does not stack. And doesn't it hurt you over time, or is that a different game? Yeah, okay, it does hurt you over time. I'm guessing that's flat damage though, so it can probably be resisted. I should look up the details on that. To attract one of them over at a time. Because fighting all three of them is a little much. Easy game, easy life. It's just that easy. Next. Okay, we're gonna clear this courtyard before we go back. Come at me. Come fight me. Come fight me, you coward. Is Logan the one who tells you how to beat Seath? Because I feel like there is an NPC that does tell you, and it has to be Logan then, right? Like, there's nobody else. Anyway, I'm surprised those three weren't guarding something. I thought they were, but I guess not. Anyway, let's deal with the gold one. Ow. I did, in fact, not successfully dodge. Getting stuck on a tree is a good way to die. Let's not do that. We're fine. We are fine. I have made a terrible mistake. Muscle memory. So I'm blaming that one on. Easy. Anyway, hey.
As usual, I am the... I don't know. It wasn't terrible. I must have.
Sure. How you gonna repay me?
You wouldn't miss him.
Yep, sure have.
Good. Well then. Now if we just...
How you gonna reward me?
Good. Well...
Oh, fine. No reward for me, I guess. Ungrateful. I don't have any Estus, but that's not gonna stop me from looking around. You know? Like, live dangerously. Live dangerously, kill the enemies easily. You know, it's that easy. Oh, there's the crystalline set. Let me... That is obtained. Crystalline. Oh, hey, that's also unupgradable. Nice. Means we don't have to do any more work with that one. We just accept it. Which we greatly prefer. Those are the best. You know, like those are definitely the best things. Are the things that we can just take and we're done. Hello. Fight me. Easy. I wonder if by the time I clear this out, I'll be able to level up twice. Oh, I just realized I'm gonna wanna invest in Dex pretty hard at some point. I want so many stats. I'll be fine. I'll be so high level once I'm done with Titanite slab farming. Like, I shudder to think how many Dark Wraiths I'm going to have to kill. Because I really just don't want to do new game the amount of times it would take me to get all the Titanite slabs I would need. Not looking forward to doing any of that. But yeah, I think before I stream next, which I don't know how often I'm going to be able to stream this week. I'm helping my mom with some stuff, so, because she's got the week off. So I'll be doing that, you know, as the unemployed person currently job searching in the family, I get the role of helping with stuff when other people need help, you know, do what I can to help out around. Because, you know, I'm sure not bringing in any income right now. At least not very much. I do tutoring occasionally to help out, but I am a antisocial person by nature, so, which might surprise people because I stream, but streaming is a pretty lightweight activity. At least to me. I don't know. Because I'm just kind of like talking to myself effectively, like, you know, I'm talking to myself or at most talking to people over text. Also, I should not have done that. Because yeah, this bonfire is cut off from others. Oh well, too late now. Okay, so I want 18 intelligence, right? How much intelligence I need to switch weapons? Also, is the Obsidian Greatsword any good? Oh, okay, it's that kind of weapon. It's got no scaling whatsoever, but just raw damage. If I fully upgrade it, maybe. I'm not going to. Greatsword of Artorias, yeah, 18 intelligence is the requirement, so there's that. We're going to run back here and just stab these idiots. Didn't finish the swing. Bummer. Anyway, Now that we've done that, also make sure they didn't drop anything. Not that I really care about collecting another crystal straight sword or whatever, but, you know. Anyways, so that brings us to 17 intelligence, 46,000 souls left to determine if, to equip what I want. Can I get that with what's in my inventory? No. Oh, there's no way. That's not gonna be enough. Yeah, because that's only gonna be like... Yeah, all of this together is only gonna be like 30,000. But maybe when I have to kill my way to the other bonfire, because I, like an idiot, warped back to this one. I'll get enough souls on the way that I can get the last level and int that I need. And then, yeah, after that, I'm just purely... After that, I'm just evening out my stats. Because... Also, I was incorrect, because just killing these two guys will actually, I think, give me enough souls to level up. Yeah, color me wrong. Anyways, now I get to find out something important. Was I correct in that, with that, this would be the better weapon? Not quite. It is still a slightly worse weapon for me than the Black Knight sword. But it is very comparable. Like, one-handing them is very comparable. I am curious, so if I two-hand this weapon, I have 508. I think two-handing Artorias' greatsword will be worse. Oh no, that was the two-hand. Damn it. Okay. It does get less from two-handing, which I was correct about. Because they might both be C, but I suspected its scaling was a little worse. Like, not by much, but just by a little bit. Hello. Please? I got a hit animation at the same time that it made the sound for me killing it, and I thought it had somehow managed to kill me with that, and I was like, what? How? But yeah, now that I can use the Greatsword of Artorias, I don't have to bother with transient curses. If I'm anywhere that Gosar, I can just have the Greatsword of Artorias equipped. Which is a nice, little benefit, you know? Like, that's a solid benefit. And importantly, the Greatsword of Artorias has a lot more room to keep scaling than the Black Knight Sword. The Black Knight Sword is fully upgraded, as is the Greatsword of Artorias, but it's at the point where more strength isn't really giving it. Like, I get like one attack on the two-hand for each strength that I put in at this point. Like, it's definitely reached the soft cap of what its scaling will give. Also, damn, that's facing the wrong way. That means I have to do this the long way. This sucks. Actually, wait, no I don't. I'm an idiot. I don't need to go that way. I can go down the stairs. What am I doing? I can just go down the stairs. And ignore the jerk who's firing magic missiles at me. Although if that one had hit me, I think it would have just killed me. You know, that's not important. You know, maybe it's a little important. Hey there, buddy. Pay no attention to the guy that you could murder. That could have gone better. Thank you. Also, I like how that guy somehow still got a shot on me across 2 floors, but not sure how that one's working. That's not the way. This is... Okay, that. Go this way. Really thought that I would be able to roll through those chairs. And the game was just like, nah. No rolling. Rolling not allowed, actually. Rolling banned. I'm gonna become human and kindle this bonfire over here. Gonna go great. All these enemies are just gonna not hit me. Cool. Reverse hollowing. I gotta find where Logan is in here. We can start talking to him. Also to spend a bunch of souls on Logan in the near future. I'm not super looking forward to doing, but you know, do what you gotta do. Kind of problem. Okay, there we go. And we go this way. I think Logan's in one of these rooms, right? Yeah.
Hello there. This place, as promised, and... if you have fought him and were imprisoned, his wounds closed promptly, and no mortal blow affects. It is an effect of the primordial
Okay.
lust, so only by destroying, and it so happens.
Okay, yeah. Break the crystal, then kill him. Got it.
Archives are a great pool of knowledge. The fruit, some would say, seems had an unsound fig. All and I certainly bear no end. The tomes stored in a great all.
Okay, buddy. I'm happy for you. Anyway, we've got to buy, like, literally all of his stuff. So we'll just start at the top and work our way down. We'll buy things that we already have, so that way I don't have to, that way I don't have to, what's what I'm looking for? You know what? It doesn't matter. Dang. Also, I missed a chest. How'd that happen? Well, at least it didn't have anything important in it. Don't know how I managed to miss it, but it's just a bunch of prism stones, so who cares? Okay, now off we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Ow. No, thank you. Wait. Just laugh at the enemy for funsies. I mean, making fun of your enemies as you defeat them is honestly a lot of fun. Oh, blue chunk? Blue chunk. We appreciate that, because we are going to have to grind a lot of those later. It's gonna be rough. The amount of those we have to grind. Also, I think it's funny that the symbol of avarice doesn't scale its item, doesn't combine its item discovery thing with the Silver Serpent Soul, or Silver Serpent Ring. But it does combine its soul increase with the Silver Serpent Ring. But it doesn't combine with gold, but it does combine with silver, and that's kind of weird. Kind of odd. Whatever. I wonder if I brought enough arrows to kill one of those. Just to try it out, you know? Out of curiosity. Just to try out murdering one of for fun. I don't even know how I get items from them. Okay, that was in fact doing damage. I thought it wasn't. I was really worried for a second there. Okay, so I'm doing like 51 damage a hit. I'm definitely going to want to have more dexterity before I do this particular farm. Because, like, I'm gonna have to kill a lot of these for they're the things that have a chance of dropping the blue titanite slabs. Like, I'm gonna have to kill a lot of them. So it'd be nice if killing them didn't take too much out of me. Like how that only give me 400 souls. That's an honestly insulting amount of souls right there. Okay, what I wanted to test was both, one, how durable they were, and like, does the drop just, surely the drop just goes right into my inventory, right? Like, there's no other way for that one that makes sense. Path ahead, you think? Think there is? I don't think so. I'm absolutely going to fall to my death somewhere along here, but you know, that's just life. Oh, that one is not a normal blue one. I thought it was. I thought its slightly different color was just the way the light was on it. But it sure was more durable than the ones below, that's for sure. It's going straight this direction. You don't really get any problems, no troubles. You just go this direction, have a grand old time. That is not what I meant to do. Wasn't expecting to get a plunging attack there. Yeah, with 26 humanity on the line, we'll not take risks. We'll use heal whenever we're low. There's no reason to take risks with 26 humanity on the line whatsoever. There's no reason not to just be cautious as we go in. Oop, hello. I didn't think I was close enough for you to care, but evidently I was. Right, dealt with that problem. Continuing on. Oh, they both noticed me. I resent that slope so much right now. How did that miss both of them? Like, it missing the one that jumped back, I'm not surprised. It has iframes on that. But how did it miss the one that didn't? Like, how did I not hit the one that didn't jump back? That's what I want to know. Okay. Down we go. Okay. Badoop, badoop. Easy game, easy life. continue on our merry way down. We'll ignore the moonlight butterfly this time. Or whatever these ones are called. I assume they're also called moonlight butterflies, because it's definitely what they look like. Come there. Go down and get my human first. I'll come back up for that item. Because, like, non-zero chance I fall to my death trying to get it, you know? Like, I'm gonna do my best to make sure that if I do fall to my death trying to get it, it's not, super detrimental. That enemy is gone. That enemy doesn't respawn. Did not know that. Was blissfully unaware of, that particular fact. Okay, Gotta go along this way. Going up is... Can I just jump, or is it, have to go up here? You have to go through here kind of thing? I don't really see a path through here. Jumping there feels like a good way to die, so we're going to instead try that. Okay, not that. That was definitely not it. Not the way. So we are instead going to try up here, I guess. So that was definitely not it. Oh, there's just an invisible path there. I see. I made that more complicated than I needed to, huh? I just forgot about that invisible path. I need to be paying more attention to where the snowflakes are, because that's what they're there for. They're there to show you where the invisible paths are. That is their whole purpose. Is to show you that. There anything over here? Nope. And you slide off if you go too far that way. I remember that now. I have remembered that baby back bullshit. I'm going to look up and see if there is an easier way. Dark Souls invisible. Okay, yeah, there's a real easy way to deal with this problem. That is embed arrows in the path. Okay, now we gotta get past this jerk over here. I missed. Awkward. I forgot that's a 2-hit. I knew I was safe from the jump. I had absolute faith that my attack would hit first, and that faith was only kind of misplaced. You know, it was only a little misplaced. Maybe a lot. It was only a little misplaced, I say, well dead. Like, sure, that faith resulted in my demise, but, like, it's... No. Okay. Boop. Ba-doop. Easy game, easy life. On to the next, thing. Boop. Ba-doop. Okay. This way we go. Do 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 do. Boom. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. Easy game, easy life. Heck yeah, I got another blue titanite chunk. Almost worth dying for. Also, I'm gonna check something while I don't have humanity, because I was curious. Is there just a... Okay, no. I was checking if there was a cap on item discovery at 410, and that's why it didn't stack. Or if it didn't stack because I'm gonna not interact with that jankiness, you know? Like, we're just gonna... Ow. We're just gonna get knocked down, I guess. At least our iframes from getting up lasted until after that, because that would have been a really annoying way. Item. Because that would have been a really annoying way to lose my, stuff. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, over here we go. Got ever more stuff to do. Ever more stuff for you. Okay. Down this way we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, there we go. Heck yeah. We have retrieved our souls and, more importantly, our humanity. I don't think there's any reason to go this way, so we're just gonna not, and instead go a different direction. Wait, go for me. I am confusion. Is this not the correct way overall? Do I need to... Is there another direction I need to go? Is there, like, another path somewhere up here? Is that what's going on? Because if there is, I am unaware. So is that an item over there? It is. How do I get to that? see either way I could go. That direction. Maybe I go that way? Yeah, here we go. I wonder if I could just walk up and... Okay, so that did a lot of damage, but the answer to can I just walk up and murder it is a very definite not quite. Ow. We need to kill it as fast as possible because it's got some annoying attacks that I, in fact, do not have a good response to, other than get hit. Yeah, case in point. Oh, I hit the dodge button, but the dodge did not happen. That's unfortunate right there. I will say, that path did not work out super well. Would not do again. Yeah, I would not do that one again. I have so many crystal straight swords. So many. Anyway, on the one hand, I'm glad I haven't died by rolling off a cliff down there yet, but I am still managing to die in stupid ways. They're just less stupid than rolling off of a cliff now. Don't know where he's swinging, but fighting ghosts over there. Good luck with that, buddy. You can go fight ghosts in the afterlife, too. No? Easy. Both of them defeated. I have to say, I do kind of like fighting those. They're not like the most fun enemies, but they are not... They are fun, you know? They feel satisfying to smack. I don't know how to explain that, but they're satisfying to smack. I think it's because they have dangerous attacks and nice big opens. You know what I mean? So they are a satisfying thing to fight overall. Yeah, I will come back for moonlight butterfly farming once I have a lot more attack. Specifically with my bow. I don't really need more attack with my not bow. It's the bow that needs it. Imminent fall. Huh? Also, I just realized I'd probably have to get that item from up there. To down here. Because the item is down here. Is it? Right there. Probably have to go Maybe not. Maybe I don't get it from here. Like, somewhere that structure. There. Get to that. If I get to that. Oh, step 1. Avoid falling here. Yeah, let's... We're over here now. Oh. There's a path. Does it just go right across? Like it does. It does not. I kind of suspected it did not when I saw the snowflakes over to the right, so I started veering that way, and I did not veer that way enough. Yeah, it definitely does not. I don't remember ever getting this item over here, actually. Which I'm guessing means it's not important, or I've got really bad memory. You know? Those are the two possibilities. Either it's not an important item, or I have gotten it and I don't remember it. You know? Like, it's definitely one of those two. For sure. Huh? See, we jumped past each other, or well, ran past each other with those attacks. The difference being, my attack is nice and broad, and so it still hit. Didn't hit that time, though. I swung a little too late to get the hit, even though we were going past each other. But I do think that's funny that if you time it right, you just win that interaction with the jump. No, thank you. I don't want to get hit by that. I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to have to decline. Like, I just need to, you know, for my own sanity. Okay, smack, dodge, smack. It's just that easy. Get yet another blue titanite chunk. Wahoo. And then down we go. Continue on our merry way. This time we're going to not fall to our death. Yeah. I'm sure that's how it'll work. We will successfully avoid falling to our death this time. I will use more arrows this time to verify where the path is. Okay, I appreciate that my goals were all the way up here. Okay. Okay. Go very far that way. Where is the path? Right there. But, there's a nice big gap in it, huh? Right here. Yeah. That's tricky. Okay, that's what happened. I veered the wrong way. Because they trick you. Ooh. They got some. Ooh, what? I'm not happy with that one. Okay, you know what? As much as I like doing arrows, I am going to equip prism stones for that section. Arrows work really well when it's going like relatively straight, less well when it's doing that. So we are going to Prism Stone that. Only got 21 though, so you know, if I fall, I'm not gonna have a good time. But I do still have a bunch of arrows too. And like, worst comes to worst, I can always just wait. You know? Like I can just wait, it is an option. But yeah, I'm probably going to get across there, get that item, and then be done for the day. Because I do have stuff I need to do today. Places to go. Yeah, places to go. Things to do. And I also need to have lunch at some point before I go. So you know. Smack. Get smacked. Get smacked. Anyway, now that I'm done styling on the NPCs that aren't even good AI for this game, much less in general. But you know, it's important to take time to gloat, even over the simple victories. Like, okay, buddy, if you're just not gonna attack me, I'll take a swing. He just kind of ran at me and then stood at me, like, okay, buddy, what's your plan here? Like, what are you doing? Okay, now we go over here. Go down this way. Go over this way. Then, wahoo! Okay, how do prism stones work on? I don't think I have enough prism stones. Honest. On the other hand, these last forever, so they will also mark the path back. This is best defined as not enough prism stones. Oh, okay then. I see. Where do I go from here? This way? Okay. Not trusting shit until I... Case in point. There we go. And there's a blue titanite slab. Is there any point to going over this way? Can I go over? If I can go over this way, there's probably a point. I don't trust this, so we're going to make it so that way I don't have to run all the way back here if this is not... Yep, not landable ground. Okay. I had a feeling that that was not landable ground, but I didn't want to leave without checking. You know? Like, I didn't want to leave without confirming that suspicion, but I had a feeling. Well, okay. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye now.